Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Dollarnaire. My name is Yinka Akinola, and of course, we have another amazing guest today. But first of all, we want to appreciate our sponsor, EMPN Generation Media, and we want to acknowledge our guest. His name is Israel Abejoye,
Correct.
and he loves sports. How are you doing, Mr. Israel?
I'm doing okay.
Nice. You look very calm.
Doesn't mean I'm calm.
Do you think you'll win a lot of money or a little amount of money?
Destiny will tell.
Destiny. You
Yeah.
believe in destiny?
Yeah, I do.
Destiny. Okay. So you have 50-50 lifeline, and then you are able to walk away. If you make it to $5, it's guaranteed. If you don't make it to $5, you're not winning any money. You go back home, and that's destiny. So let's see what destiny says. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Dollarnaire? Okay, question one is for $1. What does CEO stand for? Option A, Chief Executive Officer. Option B, Chief Energy Officer. Option C, Chief Education Officer. Option D, Chief Environmental Officer.
Sounding like Chief Education Officer.
Is that your final answer?
But I
CEO.
will just go for Chief Executive.
Chief Executive. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, it is.
Final answer, Chief Executive Officer. You just won $1. Congratulations. Destiny speaking here.
More of that.
And question two is for $2. What is the basic unit of currency in the United States? Option A, euro. Option B, pound. Option C, dollar. Option D, yen. United States.
The basic unit.
The currency. What do they
currency.
spend in the United States?
In the United States.
Is it-
That's the United States dollar.
So do you want to go for dollar?
Absolutely.
You don't want to try pounds?
Pound seems more like it, but I'll go for dollar.
You just want to go for the one that is not like it?
Yeah, the one Destiny pushes me to.
I like that. Well, the one that is not like it with destiny just won you $2. You're right. Dollars is the unit of currency in the United States of America. Question three is for $3. If you're Gen Z, this should be familiar. What does ASAP stand for in business communication? As soon as possible. Option B, as safe as possible. Option C, as secure as possible. Option D, as simple as possible.
Oh, this is tricky.
Very tricky. Would you say you're Gen Z?
No, I'm not actually.
Oh, okay. Because Gen Z, they
Yeah, I
use a lot
I
of-
wanted to say that I'm not Gen Z. So
Okay. So what do you think it will be? Is it option A, as soon as possible? Option B, as safe as possible? Option C, as secure as possible? Option D, as simple as possible?
the business stress. Could you please take a question again?
What does ASAP stand for in business communication? Do you want to use your lifeline now?
No. I'll go for as safe as possible.
As safe as possible? Is that your final answer?
Possible. As secure as possible.
You don't want to use 50-50? I mean, that kind of give you a leverage. You are now more confident in your option. You understand what I mean?
Why are you so happy about giving me 50-50?
Because that's what they are there for.
You don't want me to get to $20, right?
If you don't even get this one right, you're not even making it to $5, not to talk of $20.
So are you giving me this option because you like me? Or
Maybe
no?
not.
Maybe not. Oh. Then I don't want to go with you.
What does ASAP stand for in business communication?
Business communication. I've never heard. I'm not an entrepreneur.
Okay. I mean, take a guess then. Either 50-50 or take a guess.
Is take a guess out of the options?
Yeah, so you take a guess simply mean you
And
just
I'll
choose
walk-
one. And then you walk away.
Can
Yes.
I walk away?
Yeah, you can walk away with no dollar.
Huh? No.
I'm just kidding. With $2. $2 is not bad. Yeah. $2, are you okay with $2?
Yeah.
$2? When you have, so you prefer to take $2 than use to 50-50.
What if I can't move ahead?
But that's true.
I better run back.
So option A, as soon as possible. Option B, as safe as possible. Option C, as secure as possible. Option D, as simple as possible.
This is very tricky.
Very tricky, I know, right? But you have to choose one.
What do they call this thing again? Hot seat.
Hot seat. That's right. It's getting hot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Okay, let's go for
50-50. Computer deletes 2 incorrect options and then leave 1 correct and another incorrect. And let's see what we have. Okay, so we have option B, as safe as possible, and we have option A, as soon as possible. So we have as soon as possible, A. We have option B, as safe as possible. What do you think ASAP stand for in business communication?
As safe as possible.
Is that your final answer?
As soon as possible.
I mean, you have to choose one. You understand what I mean? One of them is the correct one. I can tell you that much. One of them is correct.
As soon as possible. The truth is, I've never heard as safe as possible before.
You've never had as safe as, but it's in business communication. If you say you are not an entrepreneur,
yeah, that's the reason
so that's
why.
the tricky part. I understand. So what do we do?
Is it just there to distract me or something?
Yeah, exactly.
So why did you put it there?
So that you can walk away.
So I can walk away.
So what do you want to go for? You want to walk away?
I'm not walking away.
You got to choose one.
I'm walking away.
I can't wait for you to walk.
From the questions in this world.
I like you. So what do you go for?
Is it safe?
You're like, is it safe to say it's as safe as possible?
Is it safe for me to answer the question? Or is it safe for me to live here?
To walk away. So yeah, choose one and let's move forward. Or let's go home.
Now, if you were in my shoes, which would you go for?
I'm not in your shoes. I don't use your shoe size.
Can we go for a break?
Who decides the break? You or me? So I decide the break, not you.
The seat is actually too hot.
So just choose one and then it will be cold. Get it right, it will be cold. Get it wrong, it will be cold. Either way, so you have to choose one. So what's your final answer? A or B? What does ASAP stand for in business communication?
It is that in business communication
that is
tricky, buzzing me.
But you have to choose one, right?
But the usual thing we say is as soon as possible.
Do you want to go for as soon as possible?
So why are you confusing me?
Do you want to go for as safe as possible?
Oh God.
I just need you to choose one. You have to make a choice. We have to move forward, Mr. Israel.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. Final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer as soon as possible? Okay, final answer as soon as possible. So let's go for that break you talked about.
Why now?
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Dollarnaire. Right here we have Mr. Israel on the hot seat, and it's very hot, very, very hot.
Yeah.
And he's trying to win $3. And the question is, what does ASAP stand for in business communication? Option A was as soon as possible, and B is as safe as possible because you use your 50-50 lifeline. He went for as soon as possible.
Yeah, he did.
The truth is, if you had gone for as safe as possible, you would have been wrong. You're right. As soon as possible is the correct answer. You just won $3, my man.
You're not my man. You're not my man.
I think the seat is getting hot. Question 4 is for $4. By the way, I know in your bio, when I was reading, I didn't read that part. You said you're very emotional. I think I'm beginning to see that right now.
I'm about crying, right?
Yeah, but don't cry.
Yeah.
Laugh.
And maybe something you didn't talk about is I also write books.
Yeah, you're a writer. We're going to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Question 4, if you make it past question 5. Question 4, who is the founder of Amazon? Option A, Bill Gates. Option B, Steve Jobs. Option C, Mark Zuckerberg. Option D, Jeff Bezos. Option A, Bill Gates. Option B, Steve Jobs. Option C, Mark Zuckerberg. Option D, Jeff Bezos.
Did you spell the Bezos?
B-E-Z-O-S. Bezos. Jeff Bezos. Does it sound familiar to you?
Yeah, it does.
Do you think he's the one?
Yeah.
You want to go for him?
What's the option B again?
Option B is Steve Jobs.
A is
A is Bill Gates.
out of it.
Okay.
B,
I think you're doing your own 50-50. So B is Steve Jobs. Is he out of it?
Jobs. Out of it.
Out of it, okay. Mark Zuckerberg.
Out of it.
Out of it. So you are left with Jeff.
Can
You
you
wanna
go with Jeff?
Final answer, Jeff. Is that a correct final answer?
Yes, please.
Final answer, Jeff Bezos. You just won yourself $4. Congratulations. Yeah, I like your confidence.
Yeah.
Question 5 is for $5 guarantee. What is the antonym of increase? Option A, expand. Option B, reduce. Option C, rise. Option D, grow. What is the antonym of increase?
Antonyms means opposite. So increase. You come with the options again.
Expand, reduce, rise, grow.
Reduce.
Is that your final answer?
Increase. Reduce. Final answer.
Final answer, reduce. If you miss this, by the way, you go with nothing. Final answer, reduce.
Yeah. Run the options again.
Option A, expand. Option B, reduce. Option C, rise. Option D, grow.
Reduce.
Okay, final answer, reduce. Well, it is not grow, it is not rise.
And it can never be
It's not
expand.
expand. You just won yourself $5 guarantee.
Yeah.
My man. Am I still your man?
Not really.
Okay, we have a gift from you from EMPN Generation Media.
$9? You don't even know how much I'm winning yet.
No, it's by faith. Just keep it for now. We'll let you
Okay.
know when to open it. Verse 6, chapter 6. Am I in church? Why am I saying verse and chapter? Question 6 is for $6. What is the main purpose of a business? To make friends. Option B, to make profit. Option C, to have fun. Option D, to travel.
To make profit, of course.
The way you said
I'm
it
not
was
here
like-
to even play.
To
This
play.
is business.
Business, I see
Yes.
what you mean. I like that.
And this is my dollars.
So it's not to make friends?
friends. You do that to a social club.
That's right. Okay, I think you just won yourself $6. You are in business to make profit.
Yeah.
Question 7 is for $7. What is the capital of the United States? What is the capital of the United States? Option A, New York. Option B, Los Angeles. Option C, Chicago. Option D, Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
How would you be sure that you're right? Well, you're correct. It's Washington, D.C. Oh, awesome. I think those options are very, very straightforward, right?
Not really.
So you just won $7, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
$7. Okay. Question 8 now is for $8. In financial accounting, what does GAAP stand for? GAAP in financial accounting. A, general accounting and procedures. B, generally accepted accounting principles. Option C, general agreement on accounting principles. And option D, gross annual accounting practices. GAAP. Have you heard of it before?
No. I'm not an accountant.
And you already use your 50-50 lifeline.
Is that how I've got?
That's right.
I can call a friend.
No. You can call them after this show.
But I have just one lifeline.
No lifeline.
How can you come into this world with one lifeline?
Because a man comes and just leaves once.
This world is dangerous. You should have 20 lifelines.
To win 20 questions. I like you, my man. But anyway, so what would you go for? GAAP. Is it general accounting and procedures? Is it generally accepted accounting principles? Is it general agreement on accounting policies? Or is it gross annual accounting practices? What do you go for?
The one that makes sense to me is the gross annual accounting
Practices?
practice.
That's option D.
But sometimes when you think something makes sense to you, it doesn't make sense at all. Yeah.
I like that. So what are you going for?
And it actually looks different from the other ones.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
gross. It's the only one that starts with gross.
Yeah.
So
What do you go for?
And what's the D?
That's D. D is gross.
Yeah, sorry,
Option
what's the
A,
C?
general accounting and procedures. Option B, generally accepted accounting principles. Option C, general agreement on accounting policies. Option D, gross annual accounting practices.
You said I'm your man, right?
Yeah, you are my man.
How do you prove I'm your man?
I tell you to choose one of the options.
Yeah. E. Can you just give me a hint?
Yeah, one of them is the answer.
Okay.
Take a wild guess. If the truth is, if you don't know, you just guess. You may be right.
I should guess.
That's the only option you have. Or you want to walk away with $7?
$7.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So what's the option A and B again?
Option A, general accounting and procedures. Option B, generally accepted accounting principles. Option C, general agreement on accounting policies. Forgive me. Option D, gross annual accounting practices.
God.
You have to choose one. My man.
Yeah. The D and B
Sounds more like
sounds more like it.
Then choose one. You just give yourself close-up option. So which will you go for?
Gross and no, I'm not saying I'm going for that. I'm just
Okay,
speaking
but you
to
have
myself.
to choose one option.
I know. I just have to say
Okay.
if it makes sense to me.
Okay.
I go for it. Gross annual. What's principle?
Gross annual accounting principle. So in financial accounting, what does GAAP stand for?
And the option B is
Generally accepted accounting principles.
That makes sense more.
So do you want to go for that?
Yeah, I want to go for that.
For B, right?
Yeah, B, please.
So final answer B. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't have to look at your face.
Oh yeah, don't look at my face, but just answer my question.
Yes.
So final answer B. Unfortunately for a start, the answer is not A. The answer is not C. It's between generally accepted accounting principles.
I thought you wanted to say, unfortunately, the answer was not D, and just tell me B was correct. The other two were out of it.
So it's either B or D.
Yeah,
it's either generally accepted accounting principles, but unfortunately, D is the wrong answer. You're right. It's generally accepted accounting principles.
You're my man now.
I'm your man.
Yeah.
My man.
My man.
So you just won.
Guaranteed?
No guarantee. Question 9.
Guaranteed
is for $9. 10 is guaranteed. What does IPO stand for? Initial price offering, initial public offering, internal purchase option, international price organization.
Internal purchase option.
So IPO, have you heard of it before?
Yeah, it rings a bell. Is it like just a general question, or is it?
That's what the question says.
Particular to
they did not give me much more.
Or specific field.
They did not give me much more details about it.
But IPO, not, or you don't want to mention?
Actually, don't have more information. So is it initial price offering, IPO? Is it initial public offering, IPO? Is it initial purchase option, IPO? Or is it international price organization?
Oh man.
You have to decide, make a choice. What would you go for? What's on your mind?
The last two sounds
more like it. So the last two, internal purchase option, international price organization. Which of them sounds much more like it? I like your style. You like to close up the options so you can choose one. So which one sounds more like it? Option A, initial price offering. Option B, initial public offering. Option C, internal purchase option. Option D, international price organizations.
I think the C is making more sense.
Internal purchase option, is that what's in your mind as C? You may be right. You may be wrong. There's only one way to find out. Option C, internal purchase option. Is that your final answer?
No. What's the D again?
International price organization. Is that your final answer?
What's the D?
A, initial price offering. Is that your final answer?
Initial price offering.
Is that what you want to go for?
B.
B, initial public offering. Is that your final answer?
No. Which one did you mention now? I thought you mentioned.
So initial price offering, A.
Is that A?
That's A.
Okay.
Initial public offering, that's B. Internal purchase option, C. International price organization.
Initial public offering.
Let's just choose one.
Let's just. Okay,
because of
choose for
time.
me.
No,
Okay,
because of
choose.
time.
Okay, choose for me.
One of them is the right answer.
Okay, go ahead. Choose for me.
Yeah, one of them.
I agree with you. Go. You said you wanted to choose for me. Go ahead.
So what do you want to go for? We have 4 options. You have to make a decision. What does IPO stand for? Do you think it's initial price offering, initial public offering, internal purchase option,
Initial public offering.
initial public offering?
That's the second one, right?
That's the second one. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer, initial public offering. For a start, it is not international price organization. And it is not internal purchase option. It's between initial price offering and initial public offering. Do you want us to go on a break?
Yeah, I will appreciate that.
But I don't need a break now, actually. Initial public offering.
I need to cool off my brain.
I know. But I'm really so sorry. Initial price offering is the wrong answer. You're right. Initial public offering is the correct answer. You just won $9. You are so intelligent. How do you feel right now?
I feel like my mama would be so proud of me.
Question 10 for guarantee. What does ESG stand for in the context of business and investing?
Sorry, you took my bow, right?
What does bio mean? Yeah, bio. Yeah, your information.
But I never told you I love questions like this.
I know. But you just made $9. You don't love it, you're making money.
What if it was by chance?
Yeah, let the chance continue. Destiny. So what does ESG stand for? Economic, social, and governance. Environmental, social, and governance. Energy, sustainability, and growth. Environmental, sustainability, and growth. ESG. What does it stand for? Again, economic, social, and governance. Do you think that is it? Does that sound more like it to you?
Oh God, I don't even know how to answer you.
Okay, is it environmental, social, and governance?
No.
Is it energy, sustainability, and growth? Or is it environmental, sustainability, and growth?
Environmental sustainability.
ESG.
Energy, sustainability, and growth.
ESG. We gotta choose an option.
The B is out of it.
Okay.
So what's the A again?
Economic, social, and governance.
That doesn't make any sense.
How about environmental, social, and governance? Environmental, social, and governance. Does that make sense to you?
Environmental,
social, and governance.
You never can tell. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't mean that's not the answer.
How about energy, sustainability, and growth?
Yeah, that makes sense, but doesn't mean that's the answer.
How about environmental, sustainability, and growth? You have to choose one.
Environmental, sustainability, and growth.
Yeah.
So what's the C?
Energy, sustainability, and growth. So it's similar. The only thing changing is energy and environmental. Yeah. The other ones are sustainability and growth.
Why did you have to make it so dicey, so tight? Why environmental energy?
Yeah, I have to ask those that set these questions at times.
Environmental, where we live. Energy could be anything.
So what are you going for? We have to choose an option.
I'm trying to analyze the option.
Okay, analyze your option. Yeah. Which one sound more like it to you? Let's start from there.
Yeah. 2 last options.
So last, energy, sustainability, and growth, or environmental sustainability and growth. One of the two. So go for it. Choose any one. Again, worst thing that will happen is you go back to $5. Best thing that will happen is you get $10. The other things that can happen is you can walk away with $9. So choose one of the 3 options. Choose an option. Go up, go down, walk away. Which one are you going for?
Do you know why this thing seems tricky to me? Because it could be correct in a certain field.
No, it doesn't work like that. ESG is ESG everywhere. Yeah, it's like IP. The one IPO that you got the other time.
Universal.
Right? Universal. So let's take the shot because of time. So what do you want to go for?
Okay, I go for.
So.
Energy,
sustainability, and growth.
Well, it could have been environmental, but yeah, I go for that.
Final answer: energy, sustainability, and growth. So number 1, it is not economic, social, and governance. Number 2, it is not environmental, sustainability, and growth.
Then no, it's the other one.
It's between environmental, social, and governance and energy, sustainability, and growth. Unfortunately, the correct answer is environmental, social, and governance. I'm so sorry.
I knew it.
So sorry. But I mean, $5. You just won $5. Congratulations.
I knew it was between both of them.
Yeah, I know you always know it.
Environmental. Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. But before you go, let's open the gift they have for you and let's see what we have there. And then $5 is a good amount of money. Okay, so let's get your facial reaction first when you read it, and then we can show it to the camera.
I'm actually not sure if I'm. Well, maybe you gave me the wrong.
No, it's the right one.
No, it's the wrong one. You want to give me that?
So no, well, what do you have there? Let the audience
no,
know.
this is actually not what.
No, but let's see what the audience. Let's see what we have.
Are you sure?
Just show the audience.
This one says I will donate any amount I win from the show back to the show. So I feel it's absolutely not.
So what does it say again? We need to hear.
Yeah. So let me read it aloud. I just know it's the wrong check.
It says
the wrong book.
It says
I will donate any amount I win from the show back to the show.
You want to donate?
So I feel.
So how much are you donating altogether?
I actually feel this is the wrong. For me.
So ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for coming once again.
Anyways, I'll be glad to donate it back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But
really
I just
appreciate.
wish I could have won more. So
yeah,
more
come back next time. But before you go, give a shout out to anyone that is gonna watch this that is so special to you.
Yeah, I give shout out to my mom. Give a shout out to my family.
Nice.
And I give shout out to my friend. Her name is Oreoluwa Odutayo.
Nice.
She's been a good friend, and I give a shout out to what's his name again? Quality. Yeah, Quality the producer. All right, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the end of this particular episode, and we have Mr. Israel win $5, and he said he will donate the money back to us. We hope it's gonna happen. But ladies and gentlemen, please, right now his social media handles has been displayed on the screen. We want you to go show him love, follow him, love emoji, just shower him with some love. He tried his best, but destiny calculated he will win $5.
I didn't talk about my book.
He has a book. Please tell us briefly about your book in 30 seconds. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, actually I have 3 books, but
Nice.
The one that I like to talk about is how to make your relationship what is worth in gold.
Nice.
Yeah, how to make your relationship what is worth in gold. So when you get the book, you'll find certain things that you've been doing maybe wrongly and things you could do rightly to help your relationship. So yeah,
Nice.
you never can tell.
Nice.
If you use that as a guide, you'll probably find someone that loves you and the person that you love in return, and you must ensure that that relationship is tantamount, because I talked about lover and the beloved in the book. When you're the lover, you're the one showing all the love, giving everything, and the beloved just keep receiving and doesn't give in return. So love doesn't work that way. You have to ensure you both of you strike a balance in your relationship, and that is how the love can grow. So if you want to read more, just go get the book.
Nice. Yeah, we're also gonna display put the link for the book, but they can find it on your page. So since your social media handle is on the screen,
they can also find it online. Just type it on Google, how to make a relationship
by Israel
Bejoye, how to make a relationship what it's worth in gold. It will bring it out. Or just go to Amazon and use the search tab to bring it out.
Nice. So you've heard directly from Israel Bejoye. We really want to appreciate you for being a part of this. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, my name remains Yinka Akinola. I'll see you next time. Peace.